Hey traders, what's up? Eddie Z here, and today I need to blow your mind about something that might shock you. You know that incognito mode you've been using? The one that makes you feel all sneaky and private when you're researching stuff online? Well, I've got some bad news for you. Incognito mode isn't actually keeping you private at all. Now, before you panic and think I'm about to expose all of your browsing habits, let me break this down in a way that actually helps you. You see, most people think that when they open up that dark browser window with that little spy hat icon, that they've suddenly gone invisible online. But here's the reality check you need to hear. When you fire up incognito mode, all it's really doing is playing hide and seek with your local device. Think of it like this. You walk into a store, but you tell yourself, it's fine, I paid cash. Nobody knows I was here. Meanwhile, there are cameras on the ceiling, there's a receipt system tracking inventory, and there's an in-store GPS tracker that knows exactly where you are. That's incognito mode in a nutshell. Your browser stops saving your history locally, sure. It deletes cookies when you close a window, absolutely. But here's what's still happening behind the scenes. Your internet service provider can still see every single site you visit. And if you're on your office Wi-Fi, your IT department can still see everything. And the websites themselves, they still see your IP address and can still track you using browser fingerprinting. And this is where it gets really interesting. Let's say you're shopping for online tickets or hotels or rental cars, and you open up an incognito window because you don't want prices creeping up on you. You think you're being clever, right? Sometimes it does help, but not for the reason most people think. It's not magic privacy. It's simply removing old cookies so the site treats you like a first-time visitor instead of someone who's checked the same flight 12 times in the last hour. That's like walking into a car dealership you've never visited before versus one where the salesperson already knows exactly what model you've been obsessing over. Incognito mode doesn't make you invisible. It just resets the conversation. But if you're doing serious online research, especially in one of those gray area territories where people genuinely want privacy, incognito mode gives you a false sense of security. I'm talking about things like researching medical conditions, legal questions, personal finance issues, whistleblower resources, or even sensitive personal situation where you really just don't want to trail. Your ISP can still see the sites. Your employer's network can still log the traffic. And if you're on public Wi-Fi, you're exposing way more than you think. Very quickly here on a side note, if you care about your privacy, your security, and protecting what you do online, make sure you slam that subscribe button. I drop videos about this stuff all the time. Also, incognito mode alone is not enough. And that's why I created my complete guide to trading computers. It's not just about CPUs and GPUs. It covers security fundamentals, privacy tools, and digital hygiene that serious pros should understand. You can grab the guide using the link in the description below. Getting back to incognito mode, let me tell you when it is actually useful. If you need to log into multiple accounts at the same time, multiple trading platforms, multiple Gmail accounts or any other email service provider, multiple dashboards, incognito mode can work great. One account in a normal window, another in incognito, no constant logging in and out. It's also solid when you're using someone else's computer. Say you're using a friend's laptop or a hotel business center computer. You log in, you do what you need to do, you close the window, none of your credentials stick around. That part's legit. But here's where people completely misunderstand it. They think incognito mode protects them when they're researching sensitive public information on shared or public networks. Let's say you're sitting in a coffee shop researching court records, corporate lawsuits, bankruptcy filings, or even worse, you're trading. Incognito mode does nothing to hide that activity from the network owner, from your ISP, or from anyone sniffing traffic on that same Wi-Fi network. For real privacy on public networks, you need real tools. For example, a quality VPN that encrypts your connection, or a privacy-focused browser like Brave, or use search engines like DuckDuckGo instead of Google so your searches aren't being logged, so they're not being profiled and reused later. But heads up, never trade on a VPN unless you have no other choice at all. A VPN can create extra hops and stops along the way to your broker's server and can result in some really bad executions. Look, the online world is competitive, noisy, and data hungry, and every click you make leaves a trail. And sloppy privacy habits add up fast. I've spoken to traders who've gotten burned because they assumed incognito mode had their back. It doesn't. Patterns still exist, and companies are incredibly good at connecting dots you didn't even realize you were leaving behind. The bottom line is this: incognito mode is like closing the blinds in your house while leaving the front door wide open. It hides things from the public nearby, but it does nothing to stop Big Brother and big data from actually watching what you're doing. Pros understand that privacy requires intention. VPNs, secure browsers, proper setups, and good habits aren't paranoia. They're competence. Before I wrap this up, go ahead and grab my complete guide to trading computers. If you want to understand not just performance, but security and privacy the right way, download it now. That link is in the description. Hey, and if you know you're ready to upgrade your trading setup, we've got a machine on sale right now that is purpose-built for serious traders like you who understand that technology can make or break your results. Check that machine out now. That link is also in the description. And dude, why haven't you subscribed yet? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button because I'm constantly breaking down the tech side of trading that most educators completely ignore. My name is Eddie Z. Thanks for watching. And if you want to learn about what a pro-level trading computer looks like, watch this video next. And as always, may the trend be with you.